So I'm here with Aunty Doreen Webster. We're sitting on the riverbank at Victory Caravan Park in Wilcannia.
Yeah, my name is Doreen Webster. Just a little bit about myself. I was one of the stolen generations. I was taken to Cootamundra Girls Home from Wilcannia. This is my hometown. We have great concerns about the children that are still being taken away today. I mean, Kevin Rudd said sorry to the stolen generation and said it would never happen again, but it's still happening today. And sorry means you never do it again, but it's still happening. So we're all about the children and trying to help the mothers and the parents get their children back from the clutches of docs and the welfare. So that's what I wanted to speak about today. It's very hard to get the children back once they're in docs' hands. It takes many, many years. And it should be just a simple thing. Once the parents prove themselves, they just let it drag on for years, and it's so wrong.
So to add on to that, Aunty Dor and I, we met, feels like a couple of years ago now, but how long ago?
Oh, feels like I've known Nick forever. She's just a very good dear friend of mine, and it wasn't that long ago that we met. I think it might have been a couple of years ago, but I feel like I've known her forever, and I feel very close to her and her husband, Anthony. Very good to me, nice people. But yeah, we go everywhere together. We've been travelling around, trying to link up with our families. She's been linking up with family. She actually grew up in Wilcannia and went to school with a lot of my people. And later on, she found out they were also her mob. So we are cousins. It was quite a shock. It was such a surprise, but we were so happy about it to find out that we were related. So we got the same heart, we got the same sort of spirit. It's beautiful, it is, and I just love it to death.
So yeah, we kind of met through helping someone deal with docs, and it was through that connection we met and we started the journey together. We'd been travelling around trying to put all the pieces together, and we'd rock up to a town and Aunty Dor would say, "Oh, I'm looking for my cousin," and I say, "Yeah, I'm looking for, my uncle," and then we'd find out her cousin was my auntie or something like that, and we were just like shaking our heads about it. So we've been really lucky and blessed to be able to do that stuff together, because Aunt, as she said, was part of the stolen generation, is still trying to piece it all back together. And because my family, the connection was lost just in my dad's generation, so I was lucky and blessed to grow up here with everybody and then find out they're all my family. So we both know what it feels like in different circumstances. Like what I've been through is nothing compared to the tough stuff Aunt's been through, but we still know and understand what it feels like to be disconnected and to have to do all the hard work to reconnect. And it isn't all hard work. A lot of it's fun and interesting, and sometimes we just get blown away by the stuff that happens as we go along the journey. But we both really want to make sure that our Aboriginal kids are connected to their family, to their mob, to their country, and that's what we're working on together.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle for us, joining all the pieces together. We still got more of the puzzle to put in there yet. There's still a lot of missing pieces, but we'll get there eventually, and we're having fun doing it. We have our little sad times. We're mostly happy because, it's a great experience for the both of us, and we just love it. Just connecting with family and finding them and getting together with them. It's just so great. Yeah.
And we love Aunty Dor for the world. She's become a very important part of our family, especially when she makes her Johnny cakes and fried scones. My husband's right there waiting for the first lot that comes off. But we're doing it together, and yeah, we're planning on, helping a bit more. We've got a program that we're working on.
We can on from there and do what we got to do. And into more in helping the families and the children, and to talk about my experience has been taken and what I went through and how I suffered. It was hell to go through, but I come through it. I had to be strong, and I had to be firm and everything, and just do what I had to do. So I just stayed strong, and now I want to help everybody else whose children are in care, whose parents are having problems, in whatever way we can. Nick and I will be there to help you. So we hope to get this up and running very soon.
I think too, it's not just about helping the parents as well. We want to be able to deliver a program to caseworkers who need help understanding how important culture is and how important family is. And there's a lot of caseworkers out there that have got good intentions and a good heart, but they don't understand the consequences of when children are taken from their family and put with strangers. So Aunt has lived through that in her life, and I've actually worked for some of these services. So we both have different perspectives, but together I think there's a real chance here that we can help, especially some of the government workers understand how important keeping children connected is.
That's right, because they need to be connected to their country. When they get taken away, they're placed in different places, and they're taken to places, where they have NAIDOC week and all that, and they learn about that town's country, even though they wasn't born there and they don't belong there. That's so wrong. They need to come back to country and learn about their own country and their culture. So we're concerned about that also. It's going to be hard on the children later on when they find out that that's not their culture. And why were they taught that culture in the first place, when docs very well knew that it wasn't their culture? We go on and on about that, me and Nick, because we don't think it's right. It's not right, actually. So, we're just trying to do the best we can to help everybody.
Yeah, so that's a little bit about us. We're happy to talk to people and meet with mob wherever we go. We want to make sure that what we do is connected to the community that we're in. We don't want to do things without elders and without community members being involved, so that will be part of our processing about that. So, yeah, thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you. And like Nick said, we don't want to come into a town and do a program without the elders' consent. That's not right. And we have respect for other countries, other tribal places. We respect their culture as they respect us. There's a lot of respect in the Aboriginal culture, and that's the way it's always been and always will be. So yeah, that's it for me.
And that's it from me too, from Barkindji country here in Wilcannia.
See yous.
Bye.
Have a great time.